And then eventually, it's like I invite people, anytime you're angry or hurt or sad, really relish it, because if you're in the work, it may be the last opportunity to ever experience that emotion again. It's been so long since I've been angry that it's like I have lost reference for anything that would cause the anger. And at the same time, I look forward to experiencing anger, because it shows me what I'm not enlightened to yet as mind within this mind that is pure love living out its nature. Show me what is not love. So it is this internal ongoing experience of the mind's love affair with itself. So when another person speaks, it doesn't matter what they say. When you know your own mind, that is your mind also. So if you're not at war inside yourself, you cannot be at war with anyone else. It's not possible. It really is living out of this state of gratitude, and how can I help, and show me.
Everything you've said has been, amazing, and I feel silly asking it, but I was going to ask if you thought of any other methods of healing or modalities that you know of that you recommend besides the work. Is there anything that you want to advise people that they can incorporate perhaps into their lives? Obviously meditation. Meditation,
number one. It's difficult for people just to sit in that stillness, because the mind is all consuming. It's everything. But if you have, is it true to meditate on, then we don't have to send our thoughts away or shame them or blame them or be frightened of them. It's like meeting them with unconditional love, with just, he doesn't care about you. Using that one, for example, is it true? And then just to sit in it, and without doing a fight without doing war with what appears. And just to thank the other thoughts for sharing, and I'll get to you later. And for now, I'm just sitting in, is it true he doesn't care about me? And then how do I react when I believe the thought? Depression, separation. I don't believe him when he says he does care about me. And so we just sit in these things that arise as we are becoming aware of how do you react when you believe the thought, and who would you be without that thought, to meditate on that fourth question. So you might spend the rest of the day, you might sit in meditation with these questions, in that stillness and that noticing responses to the question, just noticing. And then you may sit in there for maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, whatever that period you have allocated each morning, let's say. And then the rest of the day, notice how many times you put that thought on other people in one form or another, because you're aware from that morning. So it becomes, it ceases to be about people and about what you think about people, and how you're breaking the spell of the dream and your asleepness, and you're entering another world, the world that matches your heart, that is truer to your sweet, sweet heart, that is always there as a guide.
So it leads me to my last question, which is, what are your thoughts, or is there anything you would like to say about the hole in the Gulf of Mexico, or any last thought you'd like to leave us with?
If I were a part of that corporation that had an influence, and we all have an influence in our lives somewhere, what sludge in my head have I not questioned and taken care of? Because as long as there's sludge in my head, it's what I'm going to put out. And it's what I'm going to create. Like in my home, this interview, I'm sitting here in my home with solar panels. So, I'm giving back. I'm able to give back on what I have taken. And, just delete myself and the imprint that I have left ecologically, and in the automobile I drive, and the electric car that I am stepping into, and the sludge as it disappears from our head.
It's global work. The Gulf of Mexico is our opportunity to perform global work.
It is, and it gets down to how can I help? How can I help? How can I help? And so I do what I can, and anything that would stop me from doing what I can, and that's a big thing for each of us, what we can. Imagine if we questioned everything that stopped us from doing what in our hearts is right to do. What could stop us? Nothing.
Absolutely. That's why I'm so excited to have you here with me, and why I invite people to do the work, and why, I know it's free, and it's just part of the, the exercise program that's come to the light of the planet to help people raise the consciousness so we can recognize that our thoughts are, we are capable of changing this. I mean, your work is instrumental in giving people the tools to recognize and realize that. I think, not only is the work so powerful for one individual, but if we also apply it to the whole, that we can achieve many, many great things. And I want to see a happy ending.
And in this moment, if it's a happy ending you're looking for, you have it. In this moment, all the suffering that has ever happened in the world is in the past. And to recognize that is just, to allow us to just sit fully in this state of grace that's been given, and to just become conscious of next.
Katie, I'm sitting here with you. I am so happy. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah. Thank you for using your life in this way to serve other people, and for me to sit with you. It's a privilege.